Hello, Kawaii Creatives. How are you? So I'm coming through today to tell you about magical girl morning routines. So I started doing these a couple weeks ago and just kind of started trying to craft my own morning routines because I know, as artists and creatives, a lot of times we are not morning people. In fact, we are probably some of the worst insomniacs ever. And we'll claim that we do our best work at night. So I can't say that I'm not one of those artists. I don't tattoo and I don't actually see customers talk or do any type of harsh decision making until 1 o'clock or later because that's when my brain is up. However, that doesn't mean that I can't function and do some other things, allow executive dysfunction, ADD, and all of the things that just kind of take their toll in the morning so that I can get up, function, and be at my best by 1 o'clock. Now, I'm going to tell you these routines should start as early as you can stand them. So that way you can actually take your time through them, ease yourself through the day or through the routine, fill them out, fill out what works for you and all of that good stuff. The routine it's only an hour, 20 minutes gratitude, 20 minutes learning, 20 minutes exercise. That's it. That's 60 minutes. 20 minutes gratitude, 20 minutes learning, 20 minutes exercise. I'm going to tell you how I translate it into my own routine, but you can take that baseline of a shell and create your own routine of what you'd want to see, for yourself, for being able to transform your mornings into something useful that helps you get to and through the day, right? So that's the goal. My routine is really that I do 20 minutes gratitude. It's journaling. I usually journal. I usually decompress anything that I felt the day before or, fun things, all of that stuff. If anything was on my mind when I went to sleep, I'm going to wake up and I'm probably going to journal it. But for the most part, I enjoy doing what is specifically called kawaii journaling. So my pages look extra cute. They look extra frilly sometimes. I take a lot of time with them, making them all pastel and within, classic Imani aesthetic. But aside from that, I like to doodle in my journal. I like to just kind of see my thoughts in my journal. And I like to vent in my journal. But in venting, I like to find the lesson. So I will take time and take the space to vent, but I will also take time to find the lesson in what I'm actually venting about because I get mad. I get mad because something touches me that I felt passionate about for whatever reason. So trying to peel back those layers by journaling is also another thing. So that's my 20 minutes of gratitude. It's literally journaling and, of course, being thankful in those moments, but being thankful for the moments that were considered woes or annoying spots and being thankful for wins and how to keep those going. So there's that. The next 20 minutes is learning. So I work on original characters and a lot of times I don't have a lot of time to do that and some other art that I usually like to explore because I'm usually arting for trade. And if I'm not arting for trade, I'm running my business. So a lot of times I don't get to indulge in just being an artist. So I take the moment, 20 minutes, to just indulge in being an artist. It could be filling out and working through my OCs and ideas that I had for them. It could be learning about a new style or technique or, a new contest to work through or something like that. But I keep it light and I keep it to things that I enjoy, not things that I would want for customers, but things that literally I just enjoy. Whatever happens to them, I can figure that out in the daytime. So that's the second 20 minutes. The last 20 minutes, exercise. Get up, get the blood flowing, get ready to start your day. All of that good stuff. Now that 20 minutes, I usually use as quality time with my fiance, Ricky, aka Coach Crank, who I tend to have fun boxing with. So he loves boxing. It is something that he loves teaching me about, that he loves sharing with me. And I'm one of those people that if you're attached to somebody, when they really, really love something, while it may not be your passion, find something that you like about it. Well, I like hitting things. So since he wanted to get physical and teach me, certain styles of boxing, teach me certain things that can happen in boxing, all of that good stuff, then that became a morning routine for us. And now for that 20 minutes that we're actually boxing together, I can hang out. Thank you. I can hang out with my fiance. And it's probably the most important part of my day personally, because it's the one time before the day starts that he has my full attention. And it's not competing with anything else that I have going on in the day or anything else that I would normally be getting ready for, if you will. So with that, it's great because I get to spend 20 minutes at least of undivided time with my love, and also learning boxing. So I get a 2-for of learning, which, I'm not mad at it. I'm an overachiever, so it actually makes me happy. And so that's the morning routine. Now, the banger, the kicker, and I hope you stayed around long enough to hear about this kicker. It is literally what I call the real bitches wear bows. Ain't no bitch routine. So this is part 2 of the routine, and this is literally like the gas you up part. So no matter how you feel in the day or anything like that, literally just trying to get to whatever your best self is for that particular day so that you could do your best. So the first part is to look in the mirror, and before you even leave your house, you can do this before your hour routine, or you can do it after, when you're getting ready to actually, leave the house, like you're putting on clothes, you're getting ready to go, all of that good stuff. You could do it either which. So either before you actually start your 20-20-20 or after you finish your 20-20-20. You can literally look in the mirror, look at yourself, remind yourself that you're alive. I'm awake, I'm alive, I feel great. That's what you're going to repeat in the mirror. I'm awake, I'm alive, I feel great. You're not going to fixate on anything that you feel negative about yourself. You're not going to go into your brain and think about things that, you felt like could have been better from yesterday. None of that. I'm awake, I'm alive, I feel great. Why? Because there are so many people who don't make it to the point of being awake to be able to get back to these magical morning routines, or to even have a magical morning routine. So just being great, or being grateful is the word I was looking for in that time, makes it a great time for you to get ready for your day. So I'm awake, I'm alive, I feel great. Either before your 20-20-20 or after your 20-20-20. I'm awake, I'm alive, I feel great. Don't do it without looking at yourself in the mirror. This is you talking to yourself. Nobody else. Nobody else needs the validation. Nobody else has to validate you. You're doing all of this shit from within. And then the last part is when you get to your destination, if it's a home office, when you get to your home office where you're ready to sit down and go forth and be great. If it's, a retail job, you're going to do it when you get there. In my case, it's my studio. Stop. Look at yourself in the mirror when you arrive, before you even start serving customers, before you start putting anything out into the universe that has to do with work. Check in on yourself. Check in on yourself and define your day with 3 questions. What am I grateful for in this moment? What would success look like for me today? What am I excited about achieving today? It has nothing to do with anything in the future. It has nothing to do with anything in the past. But because as you start your day, you're going to start thinking about all the shit you need to do next week, next month. Maybe some creative ideas come up. They're going to feel like they need to prioritize right then and there. Nope, we're going right back to that moment. So while you are going to probably let your mind run and roam during the day, that's fine. These are moments to come right back to yourself. So before you start work, when you arrive where you are where you are to work, where you are to do the deliverables and all the amazing things, you're going to look at yourself. You are going to talk to yourself, and you are going to define 3 things: what you're happy for or grateful for in that moment, what success looks like for you today, and what you're excited about accomplishing today. Those are it. That's it. Those 3 things. Check in on the blog, because if you like this half, you're going to really, really like the why of why this half is so powerful. So check in on the blog at shopgal.club, and let's chit chat a little bit this week about why this specific part of the Magical Girl morning routine is so important. I look forward to speaking with you. I look forward to hanging out with you. I look forward to building with you. Have a good day. And as always, gambate, ne? Jane.